Skip, Weather's first two innings looked really good, and then third and fourth, Pirates didn't make adjustment. What did you see from him as he was facing them second and third time through the order?
He actually threw the first pitch strike percentage actually was good. I thought his stuff was actually good. Velo was up. I actually thought, overall it was good. He just had long at bats, 30 pitch innings, and I think that's what kind of hurt him, towards the end. I think a couple walks, ended up hurting him as well. Hurt a couple guys actually, but I think overall his stuff actually looked good. He throws like that, I think we'll be okay. But 95 pitches in 4 innings, it's not ideal when our bullpen is just kind of crushed right now. So we got to get a little more length out of our starters eventually. And
you mentioned with the bullpen, Sixto being able to give you 2 to be able to help.
Yeah, and he, only 1 day off, and then going 2 innings. We needed somebody to cover us. I didn't want to throw Cronin. He had to throw. So it's just kind of where we're at. And I actually think Sixto showed us a lot today with not maybe, his stuff, where he wanted it to be, and still competed his butt off, and getting 2 innings and really helping the bullpen, for tomorrow, says a lot where he's at.
Their guy, again, obviously making his debut look like he had a lot of swing and miss stuff. Just what we're seeing from him and the offense having to try learning fast.
Yeah, he had his fastball was really playing at the top of the zone. We weren't picking up his slider. Lefties or righties, a lot of swing and miss in the slider and hitters counts. He did really good. I mean, it's a really nice debut for him. Started taking better at bats second and third time through. Berger and I thought Dela had a couple good at bats. Berger obviously some good at bats, but overall we just couldn't really pick up the slider in general. Sanchez had a couple good at bats as well, but overall up and down, I think we just had a tough time picking up the fastball slider combination.
What is it about the Pirates that has made them so hard to face, especially from the mound, the past few days?
Well, I think a couple of things is, we've had some long innings on the other side. So, when you're having 30-pitch innings, it's tough to come in and, provide offense. You want quick innings, and I think some of that has something to do with it. The first game, I feel like we had really good at-bats, and we just didn't get anybody pushed across. We had second and third, and guys on third with less than 2 outs quite often. We just didn't push anything across. But I think we had 26 guys on base, or a lot of been runners in scoring position. So it wasn't like we didn't hit or anything. We had 10+ hits, I think, the first couple games. So, but I do think their bullpen was really good against us, and their left-right combination gave us some trouble, last couple of games. And credit to them that they, when we had guys on base, they shut it down, and so it's a credit to them.
You touched on Berger. Just the first 3 games seems like most of the time when he's in run-producing situations, he seemed to have come through. Just the start from him to be able to get that in the middle of the lineup.
Yeah, it's really carried over from last year, honestly. That's why spring training just doesn't matter, right? I mean, it's don't get me wrong, it matters just to get ready for the season, but when you look at stats and stuff, it's like you can throw those out the window. He's in a really good spot right now. I think he's a good hitter. I think he's a better hitter for average than he had in the past, and I think he's becoming a complete hitter, using the whole field with damage. There's not a guy you'd rather have up to bat right now than Berger with guys on base.
Jesús Sánchez had mentioned, I believe in the offseason, he worked on hitting more against lefties for him to go in and get that RBI against the lefty. Just testament to what he's been doing this offseason.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's been working hard in a number of all facets of the game, and you're going to have to give guys opportunity to see what they can do against some lefties. Giving Jazz a shot at him, giving Sanchez a shot today, so you're going to have to see what they can do. You don't know until you give them a shot, and I know there's been history of some at-bats that weren't great maybe earlier in their career, but they're allowed to get better, and they're allowed to mature and have better at-bats and kind of know the league as well. I mean, that can happen. You can't just label a guy so early in their career, and you guys know I hate the phrase, it's just who they are. I believe you can get better with work, and Sanchez working. And so you do the most with your opportunity. He got a hit with the runner in scoring position, and against a tough lefty, probably going to get another opportunity. That's kind of how it works.